Hi everyone, welcome to Bellry Virtual Open House for second grade. We are so excited to have your kiddos this year. So we hope tonight gives you some information to help you get through the start of the year.
We wanted to give you a chance to meet the second grade team. So I am Mrs. Annie Andrews.
And I'm Miss Gabby Giordano.
I'm Mrs. Morgan Spence.
My name is Miss Allie Toslowski, and we are your second grade team. We will be working closely together this year, and your child will get the opportunity to know all of us. Here is a list of our subjects. They are in the order as we go through the day. The day in the life of a second grader is pretty much the same as how it would be if we were in class learning. We do have scheduled breaks during our day, and those are a great time for a student to get up and go to the bathroom and get a drink and have those movement breaks. We do have movement breaks that we do schedule in our class as well. Students will have mini lessons in each class where we have a whole class instruction. We will work to meet the needs of each individual student. We will work one-to-one with students. We will work in small groups. And we will give assessments working with them as well, formally and informally, to determine what each child needs. Please communicate with us frequently to let us know how things are going at home.
Meeting individual student needs. This is really important to our team. So us as teachers, we are going to meet with small groups and individuals after the whole group mini lesson. And your child's small group is going to change depending on their unique needs. If it is not your child's time for small group, they will have independent work to complete. You will be able to find out what work they need to complete on our slide that will come later in this PowerPoint about the peak of the week.
So then just so you can kind of see how our writing, math, and reading workshops are set up, we will always start with a whole group mini lesson. And that is highlighted in green there. That will be live, and it will also be recorded. And that will have the teaching point for the day, and it will be in our recorded lessons folder later. If your child for some reason is unable to make that whole group time, they could go back and still watch the mini lesson. Then after that is when we'd have that independent work time, where if your child is not working in a small group or individually with a teacher that day, they may have something to go do on their own. And if they ever come to you or you hear them say they don't know what they are supposed to be doing, and we will give them this reminder as well, they can always go check that peek at the week, and it will tell them exactly what they are supposed to be doing. And then a lot of times we will also try to have kind of a whole group check-in. So we'll give them that time to come back and debrief or see if they had any questions.
So as Annie had mentioned on the previous slide, it is a super helpful resource for you guys to refer to. It's on our Schoology page where it says a peek at our week. And so if you click on that, the first slide, for no matter who your child's teacher is, will have our Bitmojis across there, and there's a link to our Zooms as well. But then as you click through the week and you look at Monday or Tuesday, down here on the bottom of our screen, you'll see that it will say, by the writing box, it will say what your child's job is that day. So if you're not sure, as the day is going on, always refer to our Schoology page and then click that peek at the week, and we will do our very best to have their jobs right there for you under each subject. We'll have our peek at the week ready by Monday morning. So of course, by Monday morning, it will be set for the week so you know what their jobs are. For math this year, something that you could do to help your kiddos continue practicing their math skills would be helping them working with just identifying coins, different types of coins. We'll get to that in December or January probably, but just helping them just recognize coins would be helpful. We get to telling time later in this year. So again, that could be something that you kind of dabble with your child on that skill. Skip counting, we're not there yet, but it doesn't hurt to try and start helping them skip count by tens or skip count by fives. Math, fact, practice. That's a big one that we feel like will help them for their math career through the rest of second grade and third grade. And that might look like just working on your doubles. So maybe at the dinner table, you just say, okay, let's practice our doubles, which would be, what's 2 plus 2? And then they should know that it's 4. What's 3 plus 3? 6, because knowing those math facts, the addition and subtraction within 20 will really help them progress this year as a mathematician. And we, of course, have our second grade website that is linked from our Schoology pages, and there are tons of math games on there that are just easy go-to to help them practice their facts as well.
At the beginning of each reading unit, we will let you know what objectives we will be covering and what the children are expected to know by the end of the unit. It is important that your child reach Just Right books. Please take advantage of the curbside pickup that Mrs. Beal is offering at Bellerive. You can get to our website and order books, and she will have those ready for you. We encourage your child to read every night. Reading with your child and talking about books is a great way to know what's going on in class.
So this next slide has some of the priority units that the district has outlined for this school year. They've actually broken the units down by days to make sure that everyone across the district can kind of stay in sync. And this will be really helpful and allow for a smooth transition when we move from virtual to in-person teaching. And we know that we are going to have to go at a bit of a slower pace teaching virtually. So this previous week was kind of all about building community and putting in routines and procedures. So this upcoming week, or this current week, you will see more content being taught and delivered. So along with that, and how we kind of talked earlier about the workshop structure, students will not be online altogether for as long of a period because they will actually have independent work that they can complete and then turn in. If you wanted to kind of look at what our main learning objectives will be for this quarter, you can see that what is number 1 under reading. So we're going to start with the second grade reading growth spurt. Under math, we're starting with fluency with addition and subtraction within 30. Writing, we're starting our unit lessons from the masters. And then we are starting with a social studies unit, and it is called the Power in Communities, just to kind of give you an idea of where we are starting.
In regards to technology, hopefully your child has been able to join us on Schoology. A lot of the important things that your child will need this school year will be found on Schoology. You can find a peek at our week, the Zoom links for our Zoom, our class Zooms, and the specials Zooms as well. If you go to Bolt's Tech Tips, this is a great place for you to remind your child of expectations when they're on their Chromebooks. Some great things to just remind yourself and your kiddo is to find their charger and to make sure that their computer is getting charged every day so that they are prepared for school. Later in the school year, we will start recording lessons. We have not recorded yet lessons the first week of school, but we will be beginning to record our lessons for your child to find if they missed something or if they were sick or were unable to find the Zoom. They can go back to the recorded lessons to find what we did as a whole group. If you need to contact your teacher, you will be able to find that information under Teacher Contact. When you go to Resources, it will take you to our second grade website. This is where Mrs. Spence mentioned some of those awesome math games that you can play.
If you need technology help, the number is 314-415-8181. The technology department might be flooded right now with calls. It might be best to reach them by email, and the email is across the bottom of your screen. They are open Monday through Friday. Please reach out to them if you have any technology issues. You can also contact us and we will try our best to help you, but they are the ones to go to if it is a major issue.
Each year in second grade, we have always done a service project, and we call it our used book fair. And what that entails is that all of the second graders are invited to ask their families if there are any books at their home that they are all finished with and that they would like to donate to our used book fair here at school. When we hold the book fair, we sell every book for $1 to all the Belle Reve students. It's an amazing, amazing service project that we really feel so proud of every year, and we donate all of the money to Ready Readers, an organization here in St. Louis, to get books into the hands of young kiddos that don't necessarily get to have many books at home. So we understand that this may or may not get to happen this year. We're hoping that it will be able to still happen because of COVID. It's kind of up in the air, but just to keep that in your back pocket and think about if you have any books that you were going to maybe donate somewhere else, if you could possibly hold on to them for a bit, because we can use them at our used book fair this year if we're able to do it.
And then we just wanted to remind you that we will be available on Wednesday evening. The first session will be from 6:30 to 7, and then the next session from 7:15 to 7:30. So you can find which one works best for your schedule. And we can answer any questions you might have. And we just wanted to let you know we really appreciate your partnership and are so excited to work with you and your child this year. So just thank you for your time. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. We know that you are all busy, and just know that we are going to be here to answer your questions, and we're looking forward to a great year.
Thank you.
Thank you.